Thank you everybody for your attention. I can't really beat Nick, my dad, or anybody else who spoke. I think all I can really do is thank everybody for being here. I think the first being I should thank is God. I think without an omnipotent force, none of these incalculable factors could have come together across the planet and across cultures and so on. I would at first like to thank, I think, and I could never say this enough, but Janine's family, Saab family, especially Mr. and Mrs. Saab, thank you very much for accepting me and giving me a chance. When I first visited them many years ago, I was freshman year of college. I had like long hair, no job obviously because I was a uni student, so nothing really impressive, but they were still polite and I was persistent, so that's good. If anything in life, whatever you do, I think persistence is the biggest thing you can shoot for, regardless of your persuasive abilities. Thank you. I don't know if Father Terave is here, but I'd like to thank him as well. It was a really good ceremony, especially to my family and friends who are from overseas. They really enjoyed it. And thank you for all the other families and friends who couldn't be here tonight. I understand Australia is not the closest continent, neither to Lebanon nor the US, and even people within Australia itself who could not make it. I know they would love to be here. So thank you to them. Tell them when you see them that I said thank you. I know it's critical. I'd also like to thank Marlena and Nick for sharing this day with us. Janine and I talked a lot about who would we want to share this day with us, and in a typical Janine fashion, she cut it down to a very manageable size. And that's good, and I think that speaks volumes for why I love Janine a lot. And she's never going to be somebody who's going to overwhelm me or just pile on a bunch of things that I don't care about. I think she's very much by the numbers, and that's good, and we balance each other out. So I'm very outgoing. I like to be surrounded by like 50, hundreds of people, friends. Janine has her group of 5 or 6 really good friends. And so she's going to rein me in. No, you can't go out tonight. You're going to stay home with me. And I'll be like, and I'm going to try to persuade Janine, you got to come out on the boat, come out to the beach, maybe dance. We're working on the dancing bit. That's a work in progress. But that's okay. I'm trying to think of who else I should thank. Thank you for all the other families, many of which I don't know, but I know that maybe you've heard things about me, hopefully positive. And I really do appreciate you guys being here, the tables in the back and the tables at the front. I really would like to know all of you, and I wish I had more time to get to know you better. But hopefully you'll give me a fair chance as well. I'll close with this. Not so long ago, I was asking Janine, what should I do? How do I get, your family and friends to really understand me and to like me? And she said, just make me happy. And even if they don't know you that well, they may not even like you at first, but I think over time, the fruits of your labor will be the example by which people judge you. And I think that's the best thing that I could end with. And I thank you all for coming, and if I left anybody out, or if I ever forgot to say anything, I'm sorry. But thank you all, have a good night, and enjoy yourselves.
Thank you very much to James. A round of applause to the groom for his wonderful and loving speech. And James, I can tell you one thing, that Janine is a big fan of yours, because when Janine and her mum and dad came to see us back in July,